Hey guys, Big B here. So I've been wanting to do this video for a while now. I wanted to get on and ask you guys what your favorite knife shield is and put out some of the examples that I have and talk about them a little bit. So this can be an open tag. If you're interested in making your own video about your favorite knife shields, feel free to do so. That'd be awesome to get the conversation started about knife shields. So let's go ahead and get started from left to right. First off, we have just your standard oval shield, and it could be any company that uses the oval, but obviously this one's Case, and this is the large Texas Jack, and this is a Case X is under. Awesome knife. I think it's 6292. Yeah, 6292. So yeah, just your standard oval shield. Pretty cool. And then next up we have what I've heard people call the cloud shield or the keyhole shield. And this is the GEC 38 in abalone. Gorgeous knife. But yeah, that's I like to refer to that one as the cloud shield because it just looks like a cloud to me. So got that one. And then next up we have the badge, because it looks like a police badge. This is the Winchester Sal Belly, and it is from 1989. How freaking cool is that? It's got the Utica bone that came from the original Winchester factory. You can see there, 1989. But yeah, that is the badge shield. Pretty cool. Next up, we have the spear. And this is on the GEC 78. And this was a Smoky Mountain Knife Works SFO back in 2017. But yeah, that is the spear shield. And then the next one looks a lot like it, but it has that little point at the top, and this makes it a houndstooth. This is a GEC 32 that was made for Boss Steel blades. Cool knife. Carbon. Great Eastern Cutlery. 32. But yeah, that is the houndstooth. And then we get into some more specialty type shields. This is an Indian head. This is another 32 that was made for C. Reisner cutlery. You can see it's got the Indian heads on the Tang stamp right there. 32. C. Reisner cutlery. And there you go. You got the Indian head, which is pretty cool. I love this old school acrylic swirl. It's beautiful. And then this one is really cool, and it has a story that comes along with it. So this is the Cripple Creek, and you have the three-legged buffalo. Now, the reason they went with the three-legged buffalo is because the guy that started Cripple Creek, his name's Bob. I can't remember his last name right now, but Bob had a a car accident that was really bad that turned him into an amputee. And so that's why they went with the three-legged buffalo. And also the name Cripple Creek also stems from his accident, you know, turning him into a cripple after he lost his leg. So that's pretty cool. I think that's a pretty awesome shield right there. And then this one I got recently. This is the Case Stockman 47 pattern, and it has a barn with Case on the roof and XX on the front. I thought that was really unique. This came from Pete, Jersey Knife Guy. I appreciate it so much, Pete. Love this piece. But yeah, I thought that shield was pretty cool. And the bone's gorgeous. This knife is gorgeous. So, pretty cool. Next up, we have a GEC 93 with the ram's head. Now, the reason they went with the ram's head is because it's got the ram foot blade. So that's pretty cool that it has the etch on the blade that says the original ram foot, and then you have the ram's head. And it's also down at the bottom, which is also unique. But there is the ram's head on the ram's foot 93. And then we have this one. Now, I don't know what you would call that shape, but this is carbon fiber, and Tactile calls this Technocarbon. And this is a modern traditional, and I've been carrying it a lot over the last couple of months and using it. And I think it's pretty cool. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I think it's freaking awesome. And this thing is a laser beam. It's scary sharp. And I've been carrying it in this leather slip right here, and it has formed to the knife very, very nicely. And it gets carried a lot, as you can see from all the dings. But great piece right here, and it's got the Technocarbon shield on it. So pretty cool. And then we get into some bullet shields. This is the GEC 44, and very appropriately, 44 having a bullet on it. So I thought that was really cool. And also being a gun stock handle. So pretty cool that it has the bullet with being a 44 and a gun stock. So got the bullet shield, and then this is a bullet shield too, but it is a 22 long rifle bullet. This is the Camillus Rimfire Classic Trapper. I picked this one up after seeing Georgia Adventure do a video on his. I knew I had to have one right away. And so I found a new old stock, and it's got some teeners going on, but it's just a great piece. I love this one. And then next up, we have another bullet shield, but this one is sterling silver, which is really freaking cool. This is the Remington Granddaddy Barlow, made by GEC. This thing is massive. Look at that. Huge, huge knife. We got made in the USA, 2022. But yeah, the shield being sterling silver is really cool, and being the bullet, pretty awesome. Or do you prefer a knife that does not have a shield at all? This is a GEC 15 boy's knife, and it's just straight to the point. It's just a knife that doesn't have a shield, doesn't have any frills. So is this more your speed? Nothing too flashy, or do you like something with a little bit more pizzazz? So I'll go ahead and show you, out of all of these, which one is my favorite. And it is this one right here. I like the spear. It's just simple. It doesn't have a whole lot going on. I like the specialty ones, especially this one because it has a story to it, the three-legged buffalo. But I like simplicity, and to me this one is it's just simple. It's simple to the point, literally. And this is my favorite shield that I have in my collection. The houndstooth is, basically the same thing. You just have that point at the top there. They're very similar, but I still prefer the spear here. So that's my favorite shield. There's a bunch that I don't have laid out here. You got the hot dog, you got the bow tie or the propeller. There's dozens more examples that I'm not showing here. But maybe you can get on, make your own video and show show some of your favorite shields. So yeah, that's it, you guys. I think it was a fun video, and like I said, I'd appreciate it if anyone out there wants to do a video response. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And as always, I thank you guys for stopping by. And remember, live life on the edge. Take it easy, guys.